Welcome back to the It's Not So Late Show, and today I'm here with Salem Furrha from the Furrha family. You've probably seen them on TikTok. They are an amazing family doing amazing content. Salem, thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you for having us there, and appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you for doing this. And I guess the first question is, for someone who hasn't seen your content, what type of content do you guys make? What do you post on TikTok?
Well, we do mostly family-friendly stuff that's relatable. So, big families usually go through daily life problems, and we just mostly have fun with those kind of TikToks, really.
That's fun. And how many family members are there in your family?
We got about, including me and my wife, we have 8 kids plus two is 10.
Oh my
We
goodness.
have we got my 4 grandkids, and I have a daughter-in-law and a son-in-law. Two and two. So 4 kids are married, and 4 are not.
Wow. So tell me about some of the content ideas that you've made recently with your family. I know we just had a pandemic, so obviously large groups, that was probably giving you a little bit of a problem, a large group of people trying to go into, places in public. Did that give you a challenge at all with content making?
Oh yeah, we actually we stayed at home a lot. We did a lot of contact in the house, but sometimes we'd venture out and try to do some outside. But most of the time we did it at home. But as the pandemic did ease a little bit, we was always had to wear masks when we went into public places. But sometimes I'd slip my mask off to try to get a quick word in. you know.
Yeah. So what was your favorite content you would say you made over the pandemic? If you could say you had a couple of videos, do you have any specific ones that are like your favorite or that were the most fun to make maybe?
Oh my God, there were so many. But I'd have to say, anytime I do a TikTok when I'm on vacation, it seems like it's the funnest one to do. Like, we did one that it hit over 150 million on YouTube, the one we did with the hotel.
Can you explain what you did for that?
We had one that we did in a hotel, and it hit over 150 million views on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah, 150 million. So that one was pretty fun because it did well, and it was fun to make.
That is cool. Now,
Hmm.
what goes into making a video? With your family, do you have a specific process that you use for all your videos, or is it sometimes sporadic? Like something will happen, you'll be like, boom, TikTok. What goes into it?
What goes in? Well, usually I pull my belt out just so I can get them all in one spot because it's hard to do. So I have to force them, and be get them in the corner, right? Then we can start thinking about the TikToks.
That's
But
cool.
no, it's hard because we got to get everybody. 4 kids don't live here, so it's hard to get them to come over here. We try to do them on the weekends mostly, so it's a lot of concentration on the weekends. We get here, we go over, we sit down as a family, try to think of ideas, and then we start putting them on paper, and then we end up trying to do them, see if it's good. If we act it out and we like it, then we'll post it.
That's so fun. That's so fun. So how many videos would you say you record in total versus how many actually make it to the viewers at home who get to watch your content?
Um, Usually we usually about 90. We're about 99% the ones that we think about and we act out. We end up posting them. Yeah, very rare we don't post them because unless I just really don't like it on film.
Right.
But
And that's
mostly we end up posting them. Yeah.
that's awesome too, because that means you're not wasting any time. You're getting it done. There's no wasted effort, which is obviously when you have a huge family, if 10 people's time wasted, that equates to a lot of wasted time.
Yeah. But you got the advantage we have is we get to get a lot of ideas. So when you got 10 people thinking at once, it
That,
helps.
that is true. Now, do you
I,
find that
I'm,
the younger ones come up with the more outside the box thinking than the older ones, or is it just kind of everyone comes up with certain ideas?
no, it's actually the older ones that come up with the ideas better than the younger ones. Actually, my son Kais, the 15-year-old, I don't think he's given me one idea, not even one. He's sitting here watching me right now as we speak.
That's right. So, and I know you guys are out in the West Coast. So does that help with being able to collaborate? You have a silver play button over your head, which means that you have a lot of followers on YouTube. So does that allow you to collab with a lot of creators who are also out on the West Coast?
Yeah, yeah, we do actually. We've done some collabs. Um, we've got such a big family. We don't do as many that normally people do, but we do have done some with the people on the West Coast. Yes, but we also had some people fly in, like from New York, and we had a guy flying from Michigan,
Wow.
like the Golden Balance. We did one with, and then we did one with I don't know Izzy Tube. You heard of him?
Yep. Yep.
Yep, we done some with him. So it's just a matter of being able to have to find the time to do it.
Right. And now, what type of videos do you guys usually do with these bigger creators who you collab with?
Some of the bigger creators.
Yeah.
Don't Stop Meowing has 7 million
Wow.
on TikTok. She I think has 1 million on Instagram. Don't Stop Meowing. That's also my daughter. She's got a
Oh, really? Wow.
big account. Um, done with Pennywise. You heard of him?
Yeah.
Pennywise, the clown. Yeah, we've done it with him. He's got over 10 million, I think.
Wow.
Billy Bisco, coach.
Oh, Billy Bisco.
Oh,
You heard of Billy Bisco?
Yeah, of course.
Billy Bisco. He's got 9 million now. 9 million.
Wow.
Yeah,
What do you guys do with him?
we just did. He's all about getting out like content that you should let your kids do this and be good parents. Don't put pressure on your kids. So
Right.
it was actually I'm the opposite, right? I'm sort of tough on my kids and chase them around with the belt. He's against all that. So it worked hand in hand pretty good.
Right. Now going into how did you get into this style of content creating? Was there something did someone refer TikTok to you like your family should be on TikTok, or was this something that you found yourself?
No, my daughter had a TikTok. Her name is Linda. She started back before the pandemic, and she had a couple of her videos go viral. And we were like, wow, cool. She started becoming a little bit of famous. And then we said, let's try it. And everybody did their own account. We didn't do much with our own separate accounts, but I said, okay, on my account, I said, let's all do one family one. And boom, we did the family one, and boom, it took off right away. I mean, ever since we never looked back.
Really, that is awesome. So, like, I guess now I should ask you, since you guys have been successful on TikTok. Hey, how are you doing in the background there?
Hey, Sammy, come introduce yourself, Sammy. You know Sammy.
Hey guys, hey man.
Hey, how are you doing, my friend?
I'm 5 years old.
This is Kais, the one that doesn't add to the group, doesn't help us out. This
What's
one.
up, everyone? My name is Kais. I'm 15. And I gave you an idea before I actually hit 2 million views, so I'm 1-0. Okay, what idea was that? The school bullying one? Oh, okay.
Oh, the bully one. Yeah, he did get one. He did get one.
One is better than 0.
I'll give him credit for one.
One is better than 0.
Well, actually, we started to grow on YouTube now. We got almost 700,000 on YouTube subscribers.
Wow, almost 1 million. That is awesome. That is so cool. Well, now, what advice do you have for someone who's starting out? Like, where should someone start when they want to join social media? Do you have any words of advice for that?
You got to stand out. Honestly, you have to stand out. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I mean, it's rewarding as well. So once you get yourself a niche, you have to stand out, right? You got to either be funny or good looking or something to make you stand out, right? It's something that has to be out there that gets people's attention. So it's got to be some crazy stuff or some experiment stuff, whatever. It's got to stand out above the rest of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, standing out, do you ever get noticed like in public or, when you guys are out filming the videos, do people ever come to you, oh my goodness, we watch your content? Does that happen a lot?
Happens. I get noticed all over the country, actually, believe it or not. I get stopped 4 or 5 times a day. When I go to my local mall or Costco, I get stopped 4 or 5 times a day.
Really? Now, how does that feel, being that,
It feels great. Honestly, I love it. I've always wanted to be famous. Honestly, that's one of my dreams, but I'm sort of, I'm getting there close. I'm not really famous, but I'm getting
I think you are.
where it's starting to feel good. Definitely. I mean, I like the attention. Honestly, I mean, you wouldn't be in this business if you don't like attention. I promise you.
That's true. That's true. Now, did you ever have that aha moment when you realized exactly that you've done it, you've made it? Your family's very successful on TikTok and social media. Was there ever a moment like after a video went viral or whatnot where you guys were like, we did it?
Man, it's been surreal, man. It's been surreal, really. It's just been one step at a time, and we just now scratching the surface. We're really starting to scratch the surface. So I don't know how far we can take it, but we're trying to get better and better every day. So, I mean, it feels good. It's been about a year and a couple months now. So I believe that everybody's excited about the future. We just signed some contract with some big companies. So
Really?
we just signed a contract with MCN that handles the AdSense for YouTube.
Wow.
They're going to be doing a lot of ads to our YouTube. Yes, that was big. And we also signed a contract with Instagram. So they're paying us to put a certain amount of videos up per month.
Really?
Really good.
That's so cool.
And the ads keep coming in. So we're doing good. We're doing good.
Is that how you get a lot of your new audience members? Is a lot through like advertisement, or would you say it's just more so like natural, like a video goes viral type of thing?
Yeah, you get them from the videos more than anything else. That's right. The videos, whenever your video goes viral, you add to your totals all the time.
Right. Right, and that's gotta be hard too, though. Like consistently trying to one up, to keep the growth going.
Yeah, it's hard. It's not that easy to do better than the last one, right? If you have one to go viral, it's sometimes the ones you overthink, the ones you overthink, the ones that don't do very well. Sometimes the simple videos are the ones that do the best.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So it's hit this.
Yeah, I've noticed that with my account. I'll put a lot of time in a video, and no, I'll see like something like when I'm traveling, I'll be real quick, make a video, 20,000 views, like that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard. Now, have you noticed? I want to talk to you since you're a creator. Recently TikTok changed the way their algorithm works. And that now they use the promotional feature. Now, did you find that that impacted your channel or channels of people you know? Because I know a lot of smaller creators have been wanting me to ask you guys this.
I know when we do an ad for our own companies that want us to do an ad for them, it doesn't go as viral because they want you to go through their TikTok app to do ads. You know what I mean? So they'll make those go more viral, right? So they want you to go through their creator fund and the promotional tab that they have on their website. But yeah, I mean their app, and they'll let that one probably hit the for you better, because once you do it on your own ad, they sort of hold it back a little bit. Yeah, unless it's really, really funny, I guess.
Which is frustrating, because a lot of small creators have recently experienced exactly that. They would be on the For You page, and now they can't get on it, and then they get frustrated. So do you have any words of wisdom or words of advice for smaller creators who are trying to get to the position where you guys are, very successful on social media, have a large network? What advice do you have for those smaller creators who are trying to aspire to be, very well?
Yeah, I want to tell them, keep plugging away, and you never know which one's going to hit. I mean, we go through the same things that smaller guys do sometimes. We get in these ruts, and it takes us a while to get out of the rut, So you just got to keep working, keep creating, keep coming up with funny skits or whatever your niche is, and make sure you keep working hard, because you never know which one's going to hit. And once you get that one big one, you could. I know a guy that he only had like 500 followers, but he had one that hit, and he gained, I swear to God, on one video he gained over 4,000 followers. Wow. So it only takes one video to take you to another level. It takes one. So you got to keep pushing. For sure. I mean, again, you got to stand out as well. You got to have something that stands out. Right. You got to make people entertained, of course.
Exactly, and that's hard.
Just keep finding your niche. Keep finding your niche. Keep working until you find it.
I like that. Is that what kind of drives you every day to make content? Is that feeling exactly that of trying to make people happy, or do you have something else that kind of motivates you every day to keep trying?
Oh, yeah, I enjoy all the comments saying you made my day. Oh my God, I love you guys. You guys, I laugh. I mean, I'm in the hospital and you guys put a smile on my face. These things bring joy to me, honestly, right. And that's definitely a motivating factor for sure.
Has there been like one specific moment in your career here that stands out above others, that's been like something that's been heartwarming for you, as an individual, that's really just made your year or made your week?
Oh, hold on one second. Hold on there. Mom, could you lower that for a second? Okay, go ahead. Sorry, my wife's up here cooking up a storm.
That's all good. Was there one?
You got a big family to feed, right?
Oh, I know. Yeah, you got the grind is nonstop over there. But
yeah.
was there one moment that that or an interaction with a fan, for example, that stays in your memory, that it was really memorable, or that made your week or year or month?
Yeah, I've had a couple fans actually cry when they saw me, and that was emotional. Really, I was surprised, and I was like, my God, a lot of people really do like us. I mean, that's shocking to how much they like us, right? Yeah. I mean, when you cry that you saw somebody, that's kind of crazy, but
it's impressive.
But hey, I mean, I'm glad that we can make their day, their week, and we're making them, put a smile on their faces. Honestly.
I like that. And part of social media is that everyone here, we're everyday people, right? So can I ask you, what did you do before you did social media? Because I want to show people that, it can happen to any of us, if we have the dedication, right? So can you talk a little bit about your pre-social media life?
Yeah, sure, of course. They call me coach, right? So I coached football, high school football for 25 years. That's one thing I did.
Wow.
So I coached here in California and in Michigan. I also owned coffee shops back in Michigan. I had like 5 coffee shops at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, I was selling espresso before Starbucks even came to the East Coast.
Wow.
So I was in it a long time ago.
So did that?
1987. Starbucks wasn't even in the East Coast when I was doing it.
Really?
But anyways, I did that, and then I'm also, I'm sort of a developer, like realtor. So I do build condos here and there whenever I find investments in this kind of thing. So I'm in real estate.
That's cool. That's cool. You should bring some of that to TikTok. Do some stories about like when you used to own a coffee shop. That might be kind of interesting. For the
Yeah, coffee shops are fun. I like to interact with people. You get a lot of new people coming to the coffee shop. You get to meet them. It's sort of like TikTok. You meet with people. You talk to people.
Right.
I mean, you get all these people commenting on your videos. It's fun.
That's cool. Now, did Starbucks, did they come into the market around the same time when you were in that industry, or was that after you had?
Yeah, they came in about a year after I was there. So.
Okay, so did that hurt your business at all? Were you finding that they were a
No,
competitor?
because I was actually on campuses. I was in the student union building, so I had enclosed business. I had business that was already there, so they didn't affect me. I was more worried about the universities opening up other coffee shops in the buildings around me. So like I was at University of Michigan, at U of M Dearborn.
Yeah, okay.
We were at Eastern Michigan University. We were at Oakland University.
Wow.
We were also at a library. We were inside a library. So all my locations were inside enclosed areas.
That's nice. And then,
not really on the street level.
Okay.
It gives you have a certain amount of business that you'll generate because that.
Right.
People are already walking into the building.
That's true. And college students drink a lot of coffee. As a college student, I know a lot
Oh
of
my God.
who drink a lot of coffee. I don't know where college students would be if it weren't for coffee.
No, they love coffee.
I'm sorry you knew that. Now, I have a fun question for you. Do you have a favorite quote that you live by? I like asking this to the people I have on my show because everyone has a different answer to this. It could be from a movie. It could be your own quote. It could be something a friend told you. But do you have like that one quote that you really like?
I don't know. I usually spurt out the word, "Are you serious?" I mean, when I'm doing my videos or somebody's messing with me, that's one word I always use. Are you serious?
I recently started this game called One's Gotta Go. So the rules of this game are really easy. I'm going to list about 4 things, and of the list, one of them has to go. So, I'm sure you've played this before.
Yeah,
so,
I think I've seen it on another podcast. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like this game.
All right. So with social medias, we have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Facebook.
Can I ask why that was such a quick poll on the Facebook?
I don't know. I don't mess around with Facebook, but I should actually. But we don't post as much on Facebook. But I think we're gonna start. But I don't know. I like the other 3. They're easier to maneuver around.
I like that. So for this one's travel. So trains, cars, boats, and planes.
I'd have to go with planes.
Really interesting.
I'm scared to fly. That's why.
You are.
I'm not really scared, but you get nerve-wracking sometimes. If I didn't have to, if I could take a train to Paris, I would. Let's put it that way.
So speaking of pyramids, my next question is landmarks. The Eiffel Tower, the Pyramids of Giza, Chichen Itza, or the Great Wall of China?
I'd have to say Chichen Itza.
It's out of here. So this next one is the only one on my list that's more than 4. It's planets of the solar system, so I'll read them off just in case. So Mercury, Venus, Neptune, Uranus, Mars, Saturn, Earth, or Jupiter. And optional, you can include Pluto.
I'd have to say Uranus.
It's out of here. So with news, we have the TV news. So like, the stuff you see on TV, newspapers, radio, or digital news. So something like when you're scrolling on your phone.
Newspapers, man. I've never seen a newspaper in I don't know how long.
Really? I'm surprised by that.
No, honestly, I don't see newspapers anymore. I mean, I think the only one that's really out is New York Times, probably. I don't know, but
true.
USA Today probably once in a while. Yeah.
Right. So this next one is for this one. The breakfast lovers will have a hard one with this one. So eggs, bacon, pancakes, or cereal.
No, I like pancakes, man. This guy's trying to give me my. Let me answer the questions. If you want to answer them, get over here. I'd have to say eggs. I don't like yellow eggs at all. I hate yellow eggs.
Really?
Yeah, I like white eggs though. White eggs are good. I don't like yellow eggs. I hate the yolk.
Really, I feel that. What about like scrambled eggs or omelets?
Oh, I like omelets.
You still want to remove eggs though, since you like omelets?
Yeah, I do like omelets, but I like white omelets, not yellow. So I have to get rid of the eggs.
Eggs out of here. And then the last one is for music related. So drums, guitar, piano, or singing?
Piano.
Out of here. You don't seem like a guy that would really sit behind a piano.
I can't. I'm too wired up to be sitting behind a piano, right?
I know.
Give me some drums.
Yeah. It's a drummer. I feel that. Well, thank you, Salem, for joining our show. Do you have any last final message? And then can you just tell the audience where they can find you and your family on social media?
Well, our handles are the Furrha family. It's TheFurrha and family. And if you can find us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, also Snapchat. So actually, we have our own Triller. Actually, Triller as well. We have our own show on Triller.
Really?
It airs every Friday at 5 o'clock Pacific time.
Awesome.
And we're under the Furrha family. We're live for a half hour, so you can watch us there too. But my message is keep working hard. Appreciate all the support my fans have given us. We love them to death. We're just ecstatic about all the growth on YouTube that we're getting, and it's just been an unbelievable ride. And I appreciate you having me on your show, man, and keep up the good work. And you do a good job, man. I like your motivation.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm going to talk with you here after the show. And thank you guys so much for listening to the It's Not So Late show with Salem Furrha.